28. We're going to dive right into it. Today, let's hit Control, Numpad 1, and jump into back view. We're going to build out the shoulder blade, okay? Now, shoulder blade is I didn't draw it, so we don't have it on the reference image. We're just going to have to kind of eyeball it. That's fine. We'll call it this, probably here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's call it that. Okay. So let's bevel with Control B and bevel that out like that. And then, well, first let's kick this into simple so we can see the shape real quick. And I'm going to bring these out. And you can see we have some, oh, didn't mean to do that. You can see we have some unclean geometry. We'll deal with this momentarily, y'all. But for the time being, let's grab this on the y-axis like that. And let's move this in along the y-axis like that. Okay, you can see we kind of got the start of a shoulder blade. And if that looks wonky, just bring it back on. Okay, so you can see how that looks. This should probably be a little more of an angle over here, like that, like that, like that, like that. Let's go back to simple so you can see what we're doing. Let's grab that up. Let's push this in. Let's push this in as well. Okay, and then let's put this subdivision surface back on. And now she's got some shoulder blades. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, now because we don't like triangles, we're gonna try and do something about that. So let's come here and create a cut there, 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 and there. And now I think we have all quads again. Okay, which is great news. And then let's come back, and this is a little janky as well. This should come in, and this should come in, and this should come in along the y-axis, and this should come in along the y-axis as well. Okay, like that, to kind of create the small of that back. Okay, and this can go in a little more. This can go with it. Okay. All right, this seems a little narrow to me, so I'm gonna widen this out a little bit, like that. Okay, so if we kick in a side view, this should be what pops out the most, right? So let's pull this out on the y-axis here. Let me escape out of that and turn on proportional editing, and bring this back along the y-axis like that. Okay. Let me bring that down. Let me turn that off. This is pinching right there. Not too hot on that. Okay. Well, let's relax that. Let's just relax. Let's relax all this stuff. Everything just needs to relax. See what happens when you relax, just calms it down. Okay, let's get the shape of this form. Let's get this. Get that in a little bit. Get this underarm under. Okay, and that's okay. Bring this out along the x-axis. Like that. Coming along. This is still off in pieces. Bring this in along the, what is that, the y-axis? Yeah. Okay, let's swing around. Let's handle these abs. Okay, let's kick in a side view real quick, and let's look at these hips. Okay. So this is the front hip line, and again, I'm pretty sure this got shifted. Yeah. So this is up here. Hips are down here. Somewhere along the line, the reference image got moved, and well, it just happens, you guys. Okay. Shit happens, and you're gonna have to keep going. Look, it's just a reference image. It's a reference. You're gonna have to be able to build this, and you definitely can. You know, using it as a reference, no problem. So let's build out these abs. Okay. Let's kick over into here, and then let's go into simple. Okay. What I want to do is bring this up on the Z. Oh. Okay. That's fine. This up. And I'm going to turn off proportional editing. And I'm just going to slowly bring these down. you see what I'm doing? And do you see how I'm doing it? Okay. I can actually bring these up. In a little bit more like that. Kicking a side view, yeah, so this should come out a little bit. Put proportional editing on and bring that out on the Y. Turn proportional editing off and pull this out on the Y as well, just a scotch. Okay, outstanding. See how that looks from behind. Kind of want to widen those hips up a little bit. Might be the right play. Nah, that's fine. Okay, save our work. Let's get these abs in a little bit on the Y-axis, like that. And all I'm doing is just grabbing them one by one, and you might not want that, and if you don't, okay, that's fine, right? All we're doing might be a little too much. That's probably just too far out. Seem to be inverted, so let's go on a side view. Bring these out along the Y-axis like that. And bring them up the Z-axis. Okay, you got this lower, you got the pelvic region starting to form. Okay. Okay, let's bring this back a little bit. Bring this back a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, in front view, and now we're going to have to, let's create that belly button, and let's do it with a triangle. I know, I'm breaking my own rule. Okay, but that happens sometimes. So let's hit enter. Okay, so let's select all of this, extrude, lock it into place, and then scale. Okay. Now with that extrusion, let's grab it and move it back along the Y-axis. Okay. See that? Now we have have the inside part of the leg from earlier is visible. That's inside the body. So let's grab this and also move that in along the y-axis as well. Okay. Now all this should come down a little bit to match our belly button, which is fine here. And we can bring this in along the x-axis like that. Then we can bring this up along the z. We can bring this down along the z. And there's our belly button. Okay. Quick and easy. Let's go on object mode. How's that look? This is a little out like that. We don't want that. We want this in. So let's bring this in. Okay. Okay. Like that. Here we go. And if this looks a little too tight, which it kind of does, then you have the ability to smooth that line out. Okay. Okay, not bad, yo. Not bad at all. Let's go here. Let's kick in object mode. Better. Okay, got a little belly, but you know what? Right, so you can see where that's kind of tight there. So let's kick in object mode. You don't want that tightness. Go into face select. Okay, let's bring this back on the y-axis, just like that. Okay. Looking sharp, y'all. Okay, nice little belly button. We've got some curvature in the stomach area, some tone and definition in the hip. Nice little shoulder blade. It's coming along, you guys. It's coming along. So let's save our work. Okay, looking sharp. Let's go Control 1 and then make sure this bum is how we need it to be. And it can actually be there, a little more form on the outside. Yeah, let's bring this out. That, and then let's bring this in like this. Or like that. Bring that up like that. All right, this is okay. And it's coming along. In the next one, we will think about ready to join the head. Once that happens, we'll start doing the hair. And what do we have left? Got to do the hair, and then the texturing, and then rigging, and then clothes. We also need clothes. So we got a way to go. We have a ways to go, but we're making progress. And if you're with us this far, congrats, man. You're doing great. Okay. You're doing absolutely great. Keep going. Don't stop. You're doing great. So get up, get a stretch, get a bend, get some water, and I'll see you in the next one.